Hello, hello, my amazing friends. Your favorite fishing expert is back, and boy, do I have a forecast for you today. We're diving deep into the fishing conditions for Wednesday, the 17th of December, 2025, across our stunning Australian waters. Now, this day is shaping up to be truly special. We've got classic Aussie summer vibes, but with a little lunar twist that's going to keep us all on our toes. I promise you, what we've uncovered might just change your entire approach to hitting the water this summer. So grab your favorite brew, settle in, and let's unlock the secrets to a memorable fishing trip. All right, my friends, let's talk tactics for the species that are going to be biting with some serious gusto. First up, the mighty Yellowtail Kingfish. These oceanic powerhouses absolutely thrive in our warmer summer waters, and December is prime time for them. You'll find them turning up off the coast in huge numbers, and even venturing into our river systems like Sydney Harbour. Where to seek them? Focus on areas with strong current and structure. Think main harbour points, offshore reefs, and any concentrations of baitfish. These kings are aggressive, so be ready for a fight. What to use? Live baits like fresh squid, yellowtail, or slimy mackerel are absolute kingfish magnets. If you're into artificials, try large stick baits, poppers, or jigs worked aggressively around those structures and bait concentrations. Remember, these fish hit hard, so a sturdy setup is essential. Next, let's talk about the delicious whiting, specifically our sand whiting and the prized King George whiting. These beauties absolutely love the warmer summer waters, making mid-December an excellent time to target them. Where to look? You'll find them active in shallower areas, especially over clean sandbanks, lush seagrass beds, and along the edges of estuaries and sheltered beaches. They particularly love a bit of structure near sandy patches. What to use? A light estuary outfit, perhaps a 9 to 10 foot beach rod for surf whiting with a 2 to 4 kilogram line. For bait, fresh prawns, small yabbies, or worms fished on a running sinker rig are always a winner. For lures, small soft plastics that mimic baitfish or crustaceans, and shallow diving hard-body lures cast close to structure will get their attention. And for some serious hard-fighting action, let's talk Australian salmon. These are a staple of Aussie shore fishing. Where to seek them? They'll be patrolling surf beaches, rocky headlands, and the mouths of estuaries, always on the lookout for baitfish. Look for gutters and rips on the beaches, as these are natural feeding zones. What to use? Metal slugs are incredibly effective for covering water and reaching distant schools. Larger soft plastics or whole pilchards fished on ganged hooks can also yield great results. A medium-heavy spinning outfit will handle their powerful runs. Now for the nitty-gritty, the theoretical base that underpins our fishing day, let's break down the weather forecast. For Wednesday, the 17th of December 2025, in the Greater Sydney area of Australia, which gives us a good indication of general conditions. We're looking at classic summer conditions, my friends. Air temperatures will range from a comfortable low of around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius overnight to a warm high of 25 to 30 degrees Celsius during the day. Atmospheric pressure should be relatively stable, which generally bodes well for fish activity, avoiding those sudden drops that can shut down the bite. Wind speeds are expected to be moderate, averaging around 20 to 25 kilometers per hour, implying pleasant breezes. There's a low chance of light rain during the day, about an 18 to 28% probability, increasing slightly at night, meaning mostly dry conditions with partly cloudy skies. Friends, mostly cloudy skies with a slight chance of rain on a hot summer day can actually be a blessing. It can diffuse direct sunlight, encouraging fish to remain active in shallower water for longer periods rather than seeking deep cover. Water temperature. In the coastal waters around Sydney for December is a very pleasant average of 21 to 22 degrees Celsius. This makes the water perfectly comfortable for both fish and anglers who fancy a swim. This warm water is a huge factor, friends. It kicks the fish's metabolism into high gear, encouraging them to feed aggressively, especially for our summer predators like kingfish and bonito. It also brings many active species into shallower, more accessible areas. As for a bit of lunar wisdom, on the 17th of December 2025, we will be under a waning crescent moon. The moon will have an illumination of about 5 to 7%, and it will be around 26 to 27 days old, moving towards the new moon phase. In fishing lore, a waning crescent can sometimes be considered a slower period. However, my friends, in my experience, strong local conditions like favorable weather and warm water temperatures often override the lunar factor. While the moon phase might suggest fish are a little more cautious, the overwhelmingly fantastic conditions should compensate significantly. Focus your efforts around moonrise and moonset for potentially increased activity, but don't let the moon phase deter you from getting out there. Overall fish activity. Considering all these factors, the general activity of fish in Australia on December 17th looks good to excellent. The warm water and air temperatures will keep metabolism high, ensuring our summer predators are on the hunt. The moderate wind and mostly dry to partly cloudy conditions will make the day comfortable for fishing and could even make the bite more consistent throughout the day. While the waning crescent moon can sometimes make fish a little more cautious, the overall favorable conditions, especially for species like Yellowtail Kingfish, whiting and Australian salmon, which are in their high season, point towards a rewarding day on the water. So my clear assessment for the bite today is good to excellent, favoring active summer predators. The stable, warm weather, ideal water temperatures, and active baitfish migrations provide perfect conditions for an exciting day on the water. Well, my friends, that's your detailed forecast for the 17th of December, 2025. Get your gear ready, pack some snacks and prepare for a fantastic day of fishing. I wish you all tight lines and screaming reels. May your coolers be full and your memories even fuller. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more Aussie fishing adventures and tell me in the comments below. What are your plans for fishing this week? Have you had any epic summer catches lately? Share your stories. Until next time, stay safe and happy fishing.